Greetings, fellow rogues, and welcome back to Losing is Fun. This is episode 5 of Quest of Dungeons. We're still in the first season because I haven't died yet. So, we will see how things go this time. It has been a couple days since I've last recorded, so we will see how things go. And there is something that I was informed of by a friend of mine. One of the things that I was having an issue with was misclicking and then moving when I was trying to attack an enemy, but my friend pointed out that I can activate mouse click attack only, so that mouse clicks will not move my character, and so that will be incredibly helpful, and I may see how the adventure log goes. We'll keep that enabled for a little while just to see if it gets annoying or if it's actually giving helpful information. And I guess I'll keep the map about the same size. Alright, let's see how this goes. So I do not have any quests currently, and I just recently had gotten onto this floor since there's not really much explored. So I'm hoping to get another quest because those are excellent sources of XP and gold, although I'm not really short of gold. I have just over 46,000, and things don't generically cost that much anyways. So I should be okay for a while, but we will see, because, you know, anything can happen in a roguelike. For all I know, this could be the last episode of this season, at least, for this game. I'm trying to think of what I want to do for my next game. I've been thinking about doing another game that I have thoroughly enjoyed called Legend of Dungeon. And I know the name is incredibly similar to this one, although they are not related at all. Legend of Dungeon is a real-time 2.5 dimension roguelike. It's not like Rogue Legacy where it's a platformer, and that's a boss. Man. Let me get my... I think I should be good with Bullseye. That didn't do too much damage. Let's try Explosive Surprise. Surprise! Oh, failed. Okay, how about Rain of Knives? Oh man! I may have been right about this being the last episode. We'll see how this goes. Luckily I have a nice stock of health potions in here. Oh man! That was actually a little concerning. But I'm glad I survived that with just barely enough amount of health. Alright, so what did I get out of this? Good armor. Although I will be losing extra gold, but plus 25 armor is well worth it, I think. So I'll equip that. The hat doesn't give me anything special, so I will replace it. And hopefully I come up to a merchant pretty soon. What was I saying before? Oh yeah, Legend of Dungeon. So it's not a platformer like Rogue Legacy, where that one's also kind of 2D real-time combat. But Legend of Dungeon it's pretty interesting. I'm thinking about doing that one next. I won't talk about it too much because that would just kind of ruin the point of doing a full series on it if I just talk too much about it. Other options that I've been thinking of doing are, for at least for like the next series, would possibly be doing FTL, or I've also gotten some requests for Dwarf Fortress Adventure Mode. So I will be deciding what to do next. If you guys have any suggestions, let me know. Just leave a comment, and I'll definitely be listening to what the community wants. And there are... One of the nice things about roguelikes is that majority of them are free. So if there is one that is pretty good that you'd like to see that I haven't even touched yet, chances are that I will be very willing to pick it up because I won't necessarily have to spend money on it. Although I do like to support the developers. Oh yeah, the other one that I was thinking of doing at some point is Tales of Majayal. And my inventory is full, which is not very good. Yeah, I haven't seen a merchant yet, but I will come back to this room once we see a merchant. I need a rusty key anyways, so hopefully that merchant will have a rusty key so I can open that chest. So I also had gotten a question about how I'm setting up my seasons. The way that I'm thinking of doing this is each season of each game will be one character. So, for example, this is Season 1 of Quest of Dungeons because it's all being played with the same character. But when this character dies, I will most likely be moving on to another game and not be playing this one immediately after that. So when I play the next game, that will be Season 1 of that game. And then when I come back to Quest of Dungeons, if I ever do at some point, that will be Season 2. And yay, merchant. So that'll be the beginning of Season 2 if I start another game, another character with the same game. And then I also have been thinking about the fact that roguelikes tend to not be very consistent with how long you can play, because you might die within a couple minutes. So if that were to happen, if I can't even make more than 1 or 2 episodes with a single season, then I will just include those as a special episode in the previous season. Or if it's not even impressive or interesting to watch at all, I might not even include it in my videos. But that is the current plan. It's not solidified by any means, so we'll see how things go, and I'm just experimenting with a few ideas and brainstorming. But if you guys have any suggestions, please do let me know. I do like hearing suggestions from other people, and I'm very open to that. Alright, slowly recover your mana. Don't need mana. Alright, this opens up a lot of good space now for getting more of those items. And I believe that was this room down there. So we'll head back in that direction, just pick up the rest of the stuff. Oh, I didn't even check to see if that merchant had I'm gonna go check real quick if he has a rusty key so I can open up that other chest that was locked. And he does not, but I will buy both of these keys because keys are always helpful. Oops. Wasn't paying attention. Oh yeah, that's right. Didn't have a rusty key. Okay. There's some unexplored areas down there. So we shall begin back. Ooh! I like finding secret stashes. Although I do think I am carrying a little too much. I'll just sell both of those waters. That helmet will not help with drops. That one I can sell. Steel. I will go ahead and learn that one. And this one I will equip. Yeah. Let's see. Just reduced extra rare findings. I guess it's kind of worth it if what we're trying to do is last as long as possible. So I will go ahead and equip that and sell. Don't need the eggs. Alright, let's go ahead and learn this ability. Steal. With a quick and agile movement, you can try to steal items from enemies. Interesting. We will Not sure if I'll be using that very often. But it's an interesting skill to have. Nope. Didn't want the rotten cheese. Oh, and I ate it. Ah! Whoops. Now I'm poisoned. I meant to drop. Ah. I wonder if I'm even going to find any quest stones here. Alright, well, I'm finally healed. It's always a good thing. Oh man. Critical. So going back onto the topic that I was talking about before, about which games I'd be playing, I kind of want to stick to some games that haven't been that widely heard of or played, which is why I'm avoiding a lot of the... I'm planning on at least staying away from some of the more well-known roguelikes like Brogue or Angband. Although I'm sure that I'll probably play some of them, but not quite as often as I will play some of these other more lesser-known roguelikes. Or at least I'll try to keep it that way. Although I'm not sure if that's what I'll definitely be sticking to. There's so many roguelikes out there that it's hard to keep track of them all, and there are a few good resources for that, like the roguelike subreddit and Rogue Basin. So I'm usually on those sites pretty often, just seeing what's out there and trying to find some cool ones. There was one that was released recently that is kind of like a text adventure roguelike, and it's called Sanctuary RPG. Now, I've played it, and it is kind of fun, although I don't know how roguelite it even can be considered. Oh yay, quest stone. My issue with it really is that it doesn't seem to have true random generation, although it may be that it's just I was too early in the game and it's pretty similar for the beginning parts. But I have been kind of playing that very lightly. It's not really something that I've focused a lot on, but it is an interesting concept because it's not your traditional top-down view roguelike. It's more of a text-based adventure game that pays a little homage to the olden days of like Zork and those other types of games. And I do like it. The music is pretty cool. Believe it or not, the graphics are also kind of cool because it's a lot of colorful text, and it's really pretty. And another boss. I don't even check what my quest was. Find a crown of souls somewhere in the northeast. And I haven't done any damage to this guy yet. Oh, there we go. Well, this does not look safe. It's too far for that. Where's Bullseye? Dodged my Bullseye? Oh, man. Combustion failed. I have not ever had a successful combustion with that skill on this class. Rain of Knives. Oh, great. I don't even think I'm gonna be able to survive this. Oh man. Oh man, and I am dead! That is the end of this series, I guess. I was actually not sure if that was gonna happen this time, but it has. So, I now have to find another game to play. Another roguelike. I will give it some thought, and I will come back with a new season, with a new series, with a different game. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed Quest of Dungeons, and if you have a suggestion, leave a comment, and let me know if there's a particular game you'd like me to play. If I get no comments, I'll probably just pick something random out of my Steam library. Well, thanks for watching, guys. Hope you had as much fun as I did losing in Quest of Dungeons. Talk to you guys later.